Got another Tip Tuesday video for you guys today, and in this video we're going to be playing at 1.5 speed, which means when I go and do the edits, I'm going to take the counting part of this, I'm going to increase the speed to kind of 1.5 times the normal rate, and that way it's going to simulate maybe like a really fast dealer, or maybe sometimes you might experience something where you need to count really fast at the casino. So if you can do it in this video, you should be able to do it in real life. All right, I'm going to get you some chips. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 in green. Here's another $500 chip, so that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 with some of those blacks, and then 4,000, 5,000. So you got 5,000, plenty of chips here, because we're gonna use a bet spread that I've done before in some of my videos, and that is anytime we have a minimum bet, it's gonna be $50, and then anytime the true count rises, this will represent like a true 1 is 100, true 2 would be 200, all the way up to a true 5 would be $500. All right, so it's kind of a nice 1 to 10 bet spread there, going 50 to 500. Also though, I am going to be playing in multiple spots. So we're going to start off with 3 spots, and then I'm going to go with 4 spots, and then 5 spots, and then 4, and then 3. So we're going to do this 5 different times today, and each time is going to be more than just you at the table. So not only do you have to count your cards fast, but you also have to count everybody's cards fast. All right. All right, these last few are going to go right there in the middle, and then the dealer's going to ask you to cut the cards. So let's do that. And then if this first time, I'm going to count out kind of the penetration. And so let's see if we can get a good guess here as to what this is. Let me maybe cut it right about there. All right, I'm going to say that is, I'm going to go 25 cards. All right, hopefully you guys have a guess as well. Let's count it out. Let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, it was 25. All right. So 25 cards. Not too bad. It's pretty normal to what you might see in real life. We'll put those behind our cut card. Again, you can see kind of what 25 looks like. 26 is half of a deck, so pretty close there. Now, I'm also going to be playing with these 2 spots this first time, so let's put some bigger denomination chips there just for fun. We're not going to be paying those ones out. We're just going to be paying this one out, right? And that way it will kind of represent sort of the speed that you might feel in between rounds at that faster speed, if that makes sense. So I got a burn card. We'll throw it into our discard tray. Otherwise, you're going to have to count. And here comes the 1.5 speed. I'll catch you at the end. Let's count. All right, I have my count underneath here. This plus our burn card should be the opposite of what we have. Let's check it out. We have 0, still 0, D1, 0, D1, D2, D1, D2, D3, D2, D3, D4, D5, D4, D5, D4, D5, and still D5. So we needed, this was -5, we needed +5. Yeah, and that's what I had there. So I think our bets should have been correct. All right, I get this shuffled up, and then we'll add one more spot and do it again. Once again, those are going to go there in the middle. Theo is going to ask you to cut the cards, and I'm not going to do the count out again this time. Last time we were right around half a deck or so, so I'll try to put it right around the same spot. Okay. Got a burn card I'll put in here, and then this time let's add some high value chips over here. We're going to be playing these 3 spots without payouts, and then this spot, remember, is our kind of like our card counter, and so that's going to be playing with that bet spread we talked about earlier. All right, here comes 1.5 speed. Let's count. All right, once again, I have my count underneath here. So this plus our burn card should be the opposites. Count was, I don't think we were able to raise it too much there, but let's count up, see what we got. We have D1, D2, D1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and still 1. All right, plus the burn card, and 2. Okay, so we had +2 here, we needed -2. Which is, yeah, that's what I had. So our count again hopefully was correct. Hopefully you're able to count along with this, even though it's a little bit faster. Okay, this next time we're gonna do 5 spots. Let me get these cards shuffled up first, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, these cards will go in the middle. Cut the cards. Again, we're gonna cut off right around half a deck. Okay. Looks a little thick that time, so maybe a couple cards more, but that's all right. The other time we did a little bit less. Okay, this time we got 5 spots, including our card counter there in the middle. Oops, let me get a burn card in here for us. Otherwise, ready to count. Notice here on this one, just a real quick thing, that how many less hands you get as the card counter as it's a full table. There's 5 spots being taken. So really I bet you only get about 4, maybe 5 rounds with this guy. Okay, let's try it. All right, the count was kind of everywhere that time. I'm interested to see, I think there was one time I was kind of spacing out and I might have bet the wrong amount there. I think it was maybe the second hand in, but if not, maybe it wasn't high enough yet, but I was a little bit on autopilot. I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about the videos I need to edit. Anyway, this plus the burn card should be the opposite of what I have. Let's count it up. We have 1, 0, 1, 0, D1, D2, D1, D2, D1, 0, 1, 0, D1, and back to 0. So this was 0, which means we needed 0. So yeah, it's amazing. Some of you guys I've noticed have asked me before something like, how will I ever get the count? Well, that time I was literally spacing off and I was still able to think about the count. Doesn't happen every time. Sometimes I do legitimately get off, but it's amazing how like ingrained that count will become. You can almost do it subconsciously. Like there I was thinking about the videos I have to edit. So, all right, we're gonna let's take away this one. That way we have 2 spots on this side of our card counter. And I'll put these back, get our cards shuffled up for us. We have 2 more shoes today. All right, these are gonna go right there in the middle. Dealer's gonna ask you to cut the cards. Oops, let's cut them maybe here. All right, and then let's cut off right around that half a deck again. And just check, that way you're this far in the video, you're probably interested. So we'll see how close we are to 26 cards here. I'm gonna say we're a little short this time. I'll call that 24, maybe. Let's check. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, yeah, 24. Okay, so again, you might just think that's editing or something, but you can legitimately train your eye. My video I think last week was about kind of training your eye. So if you are wondering how did he get that to be 24 and the first time it was 25, well, lots of practice. Okay, so this whole game of course takes practice. Just so it is more like half a deck, let's throw 2 more in there behind our cut card. So that is exactly 26 cards, which is half of a deck. Playing with these 4 spots. Got a burn card right here. And are you ready to count? Here comes the 1.5 speed. Let's count. Hey. All right guys, real quick edit here. I don't quite know what happened on that last shoe. I think my camera must have died somehow. I was filming some videos before this, so I'm gonna try to take back, I was looking at the footage. I think my greens were quite a bit lower, but we had a nice shoe. That fourth one, it was up to +5 and we were winning quite a bit. So I'm gonna take a few off of this because I think these were both a little bit lower. It might not be exact, so if we count that up at the end, it could be a little bit wonky, so sorry, but we'll still give you the 2 extra shoes that you want here. Hopefully the camera doesn't die again. Also, it was right before supper, so I went 8. This is actually 2-3 hours later or something. I was getting hungry. That was gonna be the last video I filmed before that, so I'll shuffle this up and then I'll be right back with you to play these 4 spots. All right, again, hopefully we can have a nice positive shoe like that one was, but hard to tell. Okay, here's our cutoff again. So that's about right around half a deck or so, 26 cards. We're gonna be playing with these 3, and then our card counter is gonna be there, right there in the middle. All right, let me put a burn card in here, and then you guys ready to count? Ready, get set, let's count in 1.5 speed. All right, I have my count underneath here. I had to cross out that other one that the camera died on. So this plus our burn card should be the opposite of what we got. And then we'll do it again one last time after this. So let's count what we got. We have D1, D2, D3, D2, D3, D2, D1, 0, D1, D2, D3, D2, D3, D2, D1, D2, D3, D4, and D3. So we had -3, we needed +3, and it was negative for most of it, but then it kind of popped up a little bit higher there at the end. Really just, I think that last one, I don't think I was ever able to really raise my bets too much, so kind of unfortunate there. And also kind of unfortunate we're ending luckily with those last few double downs about where we started in that one, but the shoe before where the camera died, we were doing pretty well. So maybe we'll end one last shoe with a nice high count. No guarantees though, so we'll play it out. Let me get these shuffled up for you and we'll be right back with you. Dealer's gonna have you cut the cards somewhere. All right, and since this last one, if you watched this far, let's go ahead and actually do some deck estimation here. All right, how many do you think that is? I'm gonna say we are slightly over. I'm gonna call that 20, might be right at 26. 26 or 27, I'll go 26. All right, let's count out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. All right, so we were good on that one. All right, and we're gonna take away this guy now. We're just playing these 3 spots. Again, this one's our card counter. Got a burn card, throw over here. Hopefully, again, it's nice high count. Ready, here comes that 1.5 speed. Let's count. All right, once again, I have my count underneath here. So again, this plus the burn card should be the opposite of what we have. So let's count that up here and then we'll see if we're right. And afterwards, I'm also gonna count to see if we won or lost anything today, which looks like it might be a slight win. So that's always good. We have D1, 0, D1, 0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D4, D3, D2, D1, D2, D1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this was +4, we needed -4, yep. So then you got all those counts right. The one that's crossed out was that one where the camera died, so again, sorry about that. Let me get these count up for you, and I'll see if we won or lost today. All right, not too bad of a day. It looks like we still have our 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Those should still be the same. 4,500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5,000. Then we're gonna walk with 425 in profit. So not too bad of a day. If you like this type of video where it kind of challenges you with your speed, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up down below, I really appreciate that. That's one of the best ways you can just kind of show me that you appreciate these types of videos. That way I know what to keep making. Or if there's any type of video that you'd like to see, make sure you let me know that down in the comments below. Otherwise, until next time, this is A1 Blackjack.